moving effortlessly up and down the touchlines. The most chilling part? No one seemed to notice as it passed right by them. While there's likely a simple explanation, Argentinian football fans are convinced they caught a ghost on camera. Nestling beast.
This bean moves, doesn't match up with any primate.
While streaming live on the Carbon TV Eagle Cam, viewers were left in disbelief when an unidentified figure appeared below the nest of a pair of Michigan bald eagles. This figure was identified to be something similar to a Bigfoot, skunk ape, or even a Sasquatch, but its dark fur-like shape made people believe it was the elusive creature that was accidentally caught on live cam.
This is good Bigfoot habitat. That's well established.
It doesn't seem abnormally large. It just seems like human-sized.
Abandoned face. In 2014, a video surfaced, posted by a man named Ted, a police officer with decades of experience. While responding to a domestic disturbance in Delray, Detroit, Ted ventured to investigate strange noises coming from an abandoned house. He panned his camera towards an old newspaper clipping that told the tale of Rose Veris, the Witch of Delray, who was rumored to have murdered 12 men in the 1930s. As he called out into the house, a chilling, ghoulish face appeared at the upstairs window before vanishing.
Hello!
The article revealed that locals feared Veris's supernatural powers, which might explain the eerie appearance. Could the ghostly face belong to the infamous witch herself? Mysterious disappearance. On June 30th, 2014, 28-year-old Lars Mittank traveled to Golden Sands, Bulgaria, with friends for a vacation. After a fight with rival football fans, he suffered a ruptured eardrum and was advised not to fly home until it healed. Unable to return with his friends, Mittank checked into a budget hotel. After one night, his behavior became bizarre. He sent a text to his mother, telling her he felt unsafe and that 4 men were following him. Fearful for his life, he made his way to Varna Airport. Security footage captured him entering, but moments later, Mittank was seen running out and heading into the parking lot. He climbed a fence and sprinted into a nearby field, disappearing into the woods. Despite extensive searches, Mittank was never found, and no clear explanation for his panic-stricken flight exists. His sudden, unexplained disappearance remains a chilling mystery. Secret figures. On October 14, 2009, 2 witnesses reported seeing a large, triangular-shaped object hovering above a hotel where they were staying. After notifying the authorities, 2 men dressed in black suits arrived at the hotel looking for the witnesses. Hotel security footage captured the men entering the lobby. They requested to speak to the guests, but were told they had left. Staff described the men as unusually pale, with no eyebrows or eyelashes, and they appeared identical to each other. One staff member remarked that their hair seemed fake, as if they were wearing wigs to cover baldness. Most notably, the men had large, deep blue eyes and never blinked during their interaction. Upon closer inspection of the footage, the man on the left appeared to struggle with walking, as if unable to keep his feet straight. Could the guests have witnessed an alien spacecraft? And were these...
Hawaii.
A bizarre discovery in Hawaii left locals stunned. A small frog moving around despite lacking a visible head. Somehow, it was still hopping, functioning as if nothing was missing. Scientists later suggested that the creature retained a brain structure within its body, allowing it to survive.
Check this frog out. It's not your average frog. It's kind of missing a face.
This rare mutation, while shocking, proves that nature always finds a way to adapt in the strangest ways. Unstoppable swarm.
Millions of mice, they're everywhere, houses, garages, water tanks, under the bed, and biting people.
A terrifying wave of mice invaded rural Australia, overwhelming everything in sight. Millions of these creatures poured into homes, farms, and fields, chewing through crops and causing damage worth millions of dollars. As food supplies dwindled, the mice resorted to cannibalism, using each other as a source of sustenance in their desperate survival.
I've heard stories from our neighbours and friends hands how they're lying in bed and a mouse runs across the bed.
Locals were left horrified as the mice infested walls, roofs, and even water tanks. The terrifying sight wasn't just about destruction, it became a nightmare for anyone living in the area, with the mice even going after people. It was a true plague, one no one could have prepared for. Hanging coffins. In the mountainous regions of the Philippines, the Igorot people practiced a unique and eerie burial tradition: hanging coffins.
They carry the body wrapped in blanket and in a fetal position.
These coffins are nailed to the sides of steep cliff faces, high above the ground. The belief behind this practice was that it would help the deceased reach the afterlife more swiftly.
Because also what they think or they believe, it's a good luck.
These coffins, some hundreds of years old, remain suspended in time, offering an unusual yet fascinating glimpse into the cultural heritage of the Igorot people. While it might seem bizarre to some, for them, it was a meaningful way to honor their loved ones. Melting Earth. Moving on, we have another wild footage for you that'll baffle you. Here, a highway can be seen covered with slimy goo, and in that goo are some creatures slithering around. What do you guys think they are? Live doll. On the This Morning show, a couple shared a chilling story about their allegedly possessed doll, which had attacked the husband.
And I looked down and there was a lot of scratches all over my knee. There must have been a dozen or 15 or so, but they looked like cat scratches.
As they sat together, the doll, seemingly calm at first, began rocking back and forth all on its own. The wife, visibly terrified, couldn't even look at the doll as it moved of its own accord. The bizarre and eerie event took place live on television, leaving viewers in shock. While videos of haunted dolls are common, seeing such an occurrence on air made this moment truly unsettling. Headroom broadcast. In 1987, something truly strange happened in Chicago that still haunts viewers. On a cold November night, the city's airwaves were hijacked by a figure wearing a Max Headroom mask. No message, no warning, just a bizarre sequence of distorted sounds, static, and creepy movements that lasted nearly 2 minutes. It was an unsettling, eerie moment, and to this day, the identity and motive of the person behind the broadcast remain a mystery. What did they want, and why choose this disturbing method to make their presence known? Bush's Memorial. During the memorial service for the late George H.W. Bush, an unusual moment caught the attention of everyone present. Several prominent politicians, including Joe Biden, were seen holding an envelope. As they glanced inside, their faces turned pale, with shock clearly visible on their expressions. Jeb Bush, the late president's son, appeared especially distraught. The unsettling reactions left many wondering what could have been in the envelope that caused such a strong, emotional response. The mystery surrounding this moment remains unsolved, sparking wild theories and intrigue. Franken Rabbit. Franken what? Frankenstein is what will come to your mind after watching this rabbit. I never knew that rabbits could get like this. This strange condition was caused by Shope papillomavirus, a skin disease that causes wart-like growths on animals. It is most commonly seen when rabbits are crowded together in small. Is it a snake with 4 legs or a lizard with an extra long tail? No one can quite figure it out. This odd creature was spotted on a porch in Vietnam, leaving locals scratching their heads. Some believe it's a lizard with a fake tail, but if you look closely, you can see it moving like the real deal. It's one of nature's weirdest mysteries, and the truth behind it is still up for debate. Desert legend. In the vast Portugal desert, 2 friends stumbled upon an unnerving sight. The footage shows a tall, muscular creature with a yellowish-brown fur coat, moving slowly through the barren landscape. Its back appeared strangely curved, adding to its unsettling presence. As quickly as it appeared, the mysterious figure vanished behind a bush, leaving the friends confused and shocked. Some believe it could be a chupacabra, a legendary creature feared in Central and South America for its eerie, animal-like form. This bizarre encounter in the desert only fuels the mystery.
Caralho, velho. Puta, onde que tá agora, pô? Olha lá, olha lá.
Funeral mystery.
Buckingham Palace announced the death of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II.
When Queen Elizabeth passed in September 2022, her funeral was filled with somber moments. However, something unsettling occurred during the live broadcast. As the ceremony neared its end, a woman's voice was heard saying, "And the fact that she's trapped," before being abruptly cut off by the anchor.
As you can see,
the disturbing interruption raised eyebrows, with some speculating about dark conspiracies surrounding the royal family. Was there an attempt to keep the Queen alive longer than natural? The mysterious comment left many with chilling questions about what really transpired behind the scenes. Zoo mystery.
A mystery in Texas. What is this strange figure that people are trying to figure out?
Late one night in Texas, security cameras outside Amarillo Zoo captured an image of something truly perplexing. The footage shows a creature that doesn't seem to fit into any category. It's not an animal, nor is it human. The strange figure lurks around 1:25 a.m. Its features unclear and unsettling. Authorities have only released the image so far, making it even more mysterious. Mythical find. On a farm in China, villagers unearthed something truly bizarre. What appeared to be the remains of a massive 60-foot-long dragon. The footage shows villagers gathered around the skeleton, which resembles the mythical depiction of a Chinese dragon. It had a large skull, 2 small arms, and a long spine stretching across the grass. The discovery raised many questions. Was this an actual creature, or something far more mysterious? Despite the strange find, it's unclear whether experts ever examined the remains, leaving the truth about this discovery to remain a mystery. Russian anomaly.
Hearing a deafening noise outside your house. And when you go to investigate the cause, you find something even more frightening. But what exactly did he find?
In Russia, a farmer was drawn to a loud noise coming from his barn. When he investigated, he found something chilling. A strange, petrified creature hung from the ceiling, with an elongated body, peculiar limbs, and an odd head. The creature's appearance was unlike anything the farmer had seen before. When the footage of the discovery was shared online, it left many speculating. Some believed it could be a mummified animal, while others thought it might be a burnt carcass. Despite the viral attention, no further information has surfaced, leaving the mystery unsolved. Scorpion nightmare.
Oh my God. They better get up or they're gonna hit the power lines.
This farmer's worst nightmare came true when he stumbled upon a horrifying sight on his land, a mountain covered in countless scorpions. These deadly arachnids seemed to cover every inch of the ground, creating an overwhelming and terrifying scene. The sheer number of them was unsettling, and it became clear that something drastic would need to be done, like setting the farm ablaze to rid it of the swarm. This spine-chilling discovery serves as a reminder of just how dangerous nature can be when things go wrong.
Oh my God. They better get up or they're gonna hit the power lines.
Let's move on to today's subscribers pick of the day, and viewer discretion is advised for this clip. Watch at your own peril. 2 friends were about to record a skating video in the San Francisco subway when they encountered someone really horrifying. There was a woman behind a dumpster acting in an insane manner, like something was trying to come out of her. That's when the 2 friends knew this was wrong, because she was possessed by a demon. There's no other explanation for it. This strange behavior continued for a couple of